Selamlar arkadaşlar. Bugün Assassin's Creed'in 17. bölümüyle beraber devam ediyoruz. En son burada kaldık. Biraz ilerlemiş olabilirim, haftaya yürümüş olabilirim ama burada kaldık. Buradan devam ediyoruz. Link çizgisinde niye hareket edemiyorum? Ellerimi çözdü. Allah'tan bana kötü davranıyorlar. Aha bir bıçak sesi duydum. Dar ağacına doğru gidiyoruz. Bugün ölümümüz olacak mı olmayacak mı bilmiyorum ama olmaz diye düşünüyorum. Beni kurtaran bir tane abayitler çıkar bence. Bunlar kime asmış da benden önce? Ha, adam asıl gibi gördüm ama bir an kımıldamayınca. Oyun zaten böyle durumlarda zaten silah kullanmayı, kavga etmeyi bile... Aha elleri çocuk. Anana bırakını. Oduna bak öyle sen. Hem tükürdü hem de vurdu.
You are not alone. And we give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box, little else.
Bizim ihtiyar da buraya kadar gelmiş. İzlemeye mi geldin?
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop Hickey. Go!
Oo, sonunda kurtardılar da beni. Dayı mıydı bu acaba? Ağzına tükürdüm bebe. Koşmayı da unutmuşlar benim adam. Washington beni izlerken ölecekmiş. Şimdi çözdüm olayı. Ben sadece bir tuttum. Niye bu da yavaş hareket ediyorum lan? Başımdaki yaşadı galiba. Ama şeycileri öldü. Korumaları öldü.
I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham, they has the money, they has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool who give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
Ellerim boş kalacak he mi? Senin elin çok dolu kalmış.
At ease, man! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the general can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
Diğer bıyıklıyı öldüreceğiz değil mi? Sıra ona geldi. İkisi de hatalı. Tek seferde öldür vardı. Ben öldürmedim galiba. Abi o değil de yani bir anda yavaşladık vesaire oldu. Kılık değiştirdim mi?
Is that a compliment?
Then don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearn for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you.
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
Anladım abi.
We
Kimseye
must now
atmadan
all
diyeyim
hang
de
together. Yes,
uyanması
we
lazım
must
artık adamın
indeed all
ama.
hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Çok kısa bir diziydi ha. Hızlıca bitti. En azından aranma seviyem yok. Kimse beni aramıyor.
Everything all right? Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us. Where to?
Brazil.
Brezilya'ya mı? Baş. Yine tepelere çıkacağız galiba. Dışarıda hayat devam ediyormuş. Oo, aranıyor şeyi var da bende. İnşallah yakalanmayız.
You there, Rebecca?
İnşallah yakalanmayız.
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
Nerede ama burada? Nereden gideceğimi söyledin mi ki?
You copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Now to find a ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
Yakalanacağım değil mi burada? Buradan çıktığım belli olmayacak mı?
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Güvenlik görevlisi içeri değiştirmiyor mu? Nereden gideceğimi söylesin keşke.
Hide! Hide! Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse. Don't let them see you.
Great.
Ya kaçamadık. Ne abi la? Aa, ne oldu?
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful. Hide! Hide! Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse. Hide! Hide!
Bana sormayacaklar değil mi gelip de?
Estamos procurando este homem. Se ver algo suspeito, fale com a gente imediatamente.
Kızlar ne yapıyorsunuz? Hayat nasıl gidiyor?
Great.
Eagle vision might help here.
O que é isso?
Merhaba
Stay close
çocuklar.
to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around it.
Ele está aqui! Ele está aqui! O homem dos cartazes!
Quick, Desmond! Hide! Blend or do something!
Alguém chama segurança!
Deixe-me ver.
Nereye geldim lan? Tuvalete mi geldik? Bir işeyim bari.
Eu não posso... Ele sumiu! Mas ele não poderia ter ido longe! Eu vi ele faz pouco tempo!
Watch your back, they're on you.
Kendimi kollayayım kollamazsın da.
Looks like I'm close. Shit! Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight here.
Peki.
Go agents. Don't let them see you.
Como assim? Trabalho aqui há 15 anos e nunca vi nada como isso. Quem vocês pensam que são?
Sugiro abaixar o tom de voz.
Estou com fome. Ainda bem. Mas a porcaria da periferia...
Olha, aconteceu, só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
Sente muito? Ela é minha irmã, cara! A porra da minha irmãzinha!
A gente se ama. Pronto, tá aí, tá dito. A gente se ama e já faz muito tempo.
Da bir
Almost
yardım.
there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Koşamıyoruz, gidemiyoruz, hiçbir şey yapamıyoruz. Güvenlik görevlileri var etrafta.
Qual é o seu problema?
Alguém chama segurança!
Öyle oldu işte kardeş. Ondan sonra futbol maçına geldik. Futbol maçındayken okeyleşti.
Use the catwalks to get across.
Bir iştir ya. Merhaba arkadaşlar. Kanlar canlar vanlar.
You should really get up on that catwalk before security shows up.
Bileğe mi çıkmalı?
You're really close now. The power source should be in one of the rooms up here.
Güç kaynağının civarlarında derken nerede lan? Burada mı acaba? Aha. Bu kim lan?
Hey!
Hurry, Desmond. If he gets away with the artifact, we're screwed. You
Nereden gitti? Göremedim ki adamı. Uçtu gitti lan. Adam bir de vurdu içeride herkesi. Oy. Oğlum harita yok, bir şey yok. Adam göremiyoruz.
I fucked up. I fucked up.
Oh, sonunda. Arkadaş.
Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
Oğlum bak. Oğlum ne kadar çok kişi var burada. Çekil. Ağzına tüküreyim ya. Herkesle kavga ettik. Alayla kavga ettim ya. Bir de zilenin yarısı benimle kavga etti. Oy. Tren durdurun derlerse hiç şaşırmam. Onun en çok zorlandığım yer burasıymış lan. Diğeri daha basitti. O hapishane hani 2. seviye, bu 1. seviye. Gerçek hayatta böyle yürünmez, böyle bir hayat yaşanmaz. Oy, kanser oldum ha.
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
Gücü de takalım. İlla gücü biz takacağız. Neyi takıyorduk lan gücü?
So, what's the latest? Learn anything interesting while you were exploring?
They were working on some weird stuff towards the end. Trying to engineer new bodies and store their minds inside computers.
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been...
Tamam neyse, siz öyle bir şey yapın. Ben animes'e başlıyorum. Hadi görüşürüz.
Look at that. I found a third power source.
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Ben hazırken ben de hazırım babacığım.
The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know, of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day. but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor.
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
İnşallah yakılmayız. Adam birazcık daha şey bekliyor, hani yavaş yavaş bekle, hedefi belirle öyle git diyor da. Abi hedefi beklemekle biter mi ya? Hedef beklersek daha çok bekleriz. Neyse bu bölümde bu kadar olsun. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Diğer bölümde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın. Bay bay diyeyim.
It's all about humanity.